fought, we battled. But you got to take your hats off to the Spurs. They got a great coach. They got great players. I mean, from their bench to their starting five. So, I take my hats off to them.
Zebo, the ride you've not only gone with this team, but with this city, take you to places that you've never been before. Did it make it more difficult because you realize you took an entire city on this ride?
Definitely, man. The city been great. I mean, the support from the fans and the city and just everybody. I mean, this ride been great. I mean, I hate that, ended like this, but, we got to keep our head up still because the things we accomplish and for the city and for the organization. So it's a lot of positives, too. And, we got to be hungry and hopefully this core stays, come back next year and add some more pieces and, get some shooters and just, come back even hungrier and more focused and determined.
You seem so frustrated. Have you ever had a 4-game stretch like this? Those bunnies that you hit in your sleep?
It was tough. I mean, it was tough for me. Not being able to, play like that and having, a lot of guys, pack the paint in, double team, but, I gave it all I could. I went out there and I left it all out on court, and that's all I could do.
How this city has embraced you. You've always talked about that, and how it's embraced you and you've embraced it. Can you envision being anywhere else at this point in your career?
I really can't. It feel funny, because I want to retire a Grizzly. I want to win a championship here, and I don't. The city's embracing me, and I embrace the city, so it feel funny. But hey man, like I said, we need to keep this core together. Continue to build around and bring Tony back and stick with this thing because as you can see what we did this year we can continue to get better and better. I mean this summer I'm gonna train so hard and work so hard if I can come back better than ever, and the rest of these guys are too, so just a lot of positives.
Tishon was just saying that, when the trade happens in the middle of the year, it's kind of harder to have that, cohesiveness with the whole team. And then you go because a team like the Spurs who've been together all year and they've been for 11 years with their core. Do you think that, just having that trade in the middle of the year and going up against the Spurs experience kind of,
They had a counter for everything. I mean, they played great. I mean, and they got one of the best coaches ever. So, I mean, that got a lot to do with it, and we got to say this is one of them things where we got to learn from this. We got to learn from this. Can't make many mistakes against a team like the Spurs, and you just got to learn. And I think we did.
Some players have called this like the scar tissue kind of thing. It's like the Bulls when they finally got through Detroit back in the day. That they had to take a lump or two to finally figure out exactly how much they had to give to get this far.
And that's true. You got to. I mean, that got a lot to do with it. And we learned. We never been this far, and we learned. And we learned a lot through this series, and what to do. And I think if we keep this group together, add a couple more pieces, that we got a chance to compete for a championship here in Memphis.
Is it hard to look at this right now and think about how much fun it was to be on this ride?
It definitely is. I mean, it was a hell of a ride. I mean, like I said, it was great. The things how the city, supported us and the organization and the fans. It was great. I mean, winning 2 series, something that never happened in the city before. It was great.
Zach, you mentioned that you guys have to learn. Give me one